I will use this opportunity for sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Valeria Krushkova, and I'm a first-year student from Ukraine at Davidson College. And I'm honored to be here today to introduce you to the remarkable people that served in my country, Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch and Ambassador Eric Rubin. Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch and Ambassador Eric Rubin have both been instrumental in shaping US foreign policy and strengthening its relationship with other nations, especially with Eastern European countries. Together, Ambassador Yovanovitch and Ambassador Rubin represent the very best of American diplomacy. They have dedicated their lives to promoting democracy and protecting human rights. Now, Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch is currently a senior fellow at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace and non-resident fellow at the Institute for the Study of Diplomacy at Georgetown University. Previously, she served 3 times as the US Ambassador to Ukraine, the Republic of Armenia, and the Kyrgyz Republic. She also served as the Dean of the School of Language Studies at the Foreign Service Institute and as a Deputy Commandant and International Advisor at the Dwight Eisenhower School for National Security and Research Strategy. She has also worked overseas at the US embassies in Moscow, London, Ottawa, and Mogadishu. Ambassador Yovanovitch has earned the Senior Foreign Service Performance Award 8 times, and the State Superior Honor Award on 9 occasions. She is the recipient of 2 Presidential Distinguished Service Awards and the Secretary of Diplomacy and Human Rights Award. In her New York Times best-selling memoir, Lessons from the Age, Ambassador Yovanovitch shares her personal journey as a diplomat advocating for the Ukrainian people and while advancing the US interests. It is my pleasure to introduce Ambassador Eric Rubin. Ambassador Rubin is the current president of the American Foreign Service Association in Washington, D.C. Previously, he held various leadership positions, including the US Ambassador to Bulgaria and the Deputy Chief of Mission at the US Embassy in Moscow. Rubin joined the State Department following 2 years as a reporter trainee at the New York Times. His overseas assignment included working as the Political and Human Rights Officer in Honduras, as the Deputy Political Counselor in Kyiv, Ukraine, and as the Consul General in Thailand. As Deputy Assistant Secretary in the Bureau of European and Eurasian Affairs, Ambassador Rubin was responsible for a wide range of issues related to Eastern Europe, the Caucasus, and regional conflicts in Europe. It is important to note that both Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch and Ambassador Eric Rubin have played key roles in developing Ukraine. As Ukrainian, I am beyond proud of their work in my country. Although it is hard to remember, before the Russian invasion of Ukraine, there was the Ukraine impeachment scandal in the United States. It was around this time when I was selected to be an exchange student under the FLEX Future Leaders Exchange Program administered by the US Department of State. This was the time when I was given the opportunity to represent Ukraine in the United States. And in doing so, I took much inspiration from Ambassador Masha Yovanovitch, who represented the voice of Americans and defended the Ukrainian government. And before we begin, I would like to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to the Bank of America for its generous sponsorship of this event. It is because of Bank of America's support we can bring together 2 of the most distinguished diplomats of our time, Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch and Ambassador Eric Rubin, to share their insights and experiences with us today. I would like to thank the Generous International Program at Davidson College for its commitment to promoting global understanding and engagement through its educational programs and initiatives. So, without further ado, let us delve into the life and career of Ambassador Masha Yovanovitch and Ambassador Eric Rubin, true champions of American diplomacy and role models for aspiring diplomats around the world.